Hello everyone. This video is titled What This World Truly Is. By learning this, I am giving you the tool to empower yourself the most you've ever been in your life. Call it more DNA awakening. First, I want to list 3 things that happened this year that are extremely important to understand. Number 1, China is putting up an artificial moon in the sky. I will leave links to an article about this in the comments section. I'll also leave links for the 2 other things I will speak about. The second being, there was a White House summit about introducing 5G to the public. Now, as someone very wise stated, they did this without asking the approval of the public. It just goes to show how corrupt the voting system is. If you can't see that by now, open your eyes, do some research. I would start with Santos Bonacci and his 2-part lecture on the Phoenicians, because it's very likely the contracts of this world were made that way. And the last thing is Elon Musk. Wow, Elon Musk. He was a guest on the Joe Rogan show, and the video is posted on YouTube. Please watch it. It's a very enlightening interview. The perspective of Elon Musk says a lot of things about this reality that helped me piece the full puzzle together. So here goes to becoming sovereign. I will break down what all these 3 events mean and how it's connected to other things that I've been speaking about. Number 1, if China is able to actually put a fake moon, a second moon in the atmosphere, it does not matter what the headlines will say about its content. The absolute reality is it will be fueled by an AI brain. This second moon, as they call it, will be artificial intelligence. If you haven't done any research on what's happening in China, first research ghost cities, entire cities that they have no occupants, that were built so poorly. Only after 10 years of their construction, they're already falling apart, literally. And the other thing is the heavy investing in AI technology. China is the leading country in its development. So you bet your ass that second moon will have AI consciousness. It's very important to understand this. In regards to the White House summit, you need to realize that all that we see on TV, all that we hear on the radio, every single movie made, every single news headline, every reality TV show, every animal show is designed to instill in us predictive programming. Predictive programming. What does that mean? It means they create fake scenarios of what could potentially happen in the future. That when it actually happens in the future, predictive programming has already made the participant in this event, us, all of us, already not surprised to have it encountered. Because, for example, one of my favorite movies of all time, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, the main source of the destruction of humankind is a company created by humankind called Skynet. Skynet, backwards, is literally a net in the sky. And what is this Skynet? It is an artificial intelligence. So AI not only kill humanity, but one of the later movies, it shows that humans are captured. For what purpose could humans be captured? Really think about it. Food, energy. Which brings me to Elon Musk. On the Joe Rogan show, the main topic is AI and what will happen in the future from his point of view. Now, if you watched Elon Musk carefully, every time when he's about to speak, say something more intelligent, his eyes flicker back and forth, or rather sideways. That is what I expect an AI robot to do. It's downloading information from the virtual internet, also known as the ether, the public library that is always in the atmosphere, that is available to all of us. They are drawing in information from that because it's in their programming. It's a transmitter-receiver relationship. They are able to interpret the signals they are receiving. This is not a very good neighborhood, by the way. It's all good. I ain't tripping. People are more real in these neighborhoods. They're like, hey, what you want, puto? Keep on walking, gringo. I bet even you guys can hear that. I like the vibes, the frequencies. They're nice. So, to me, what Elon Musk talks about, he's already done to himself. It's not normal human behavior. Whether he was ever human at all, who knows? But the thing that he talks about that is extremely important to understand is called Neuralink. Now, this interview was done in early September, and he said this Neuralink would be introduced in a few months. So what is this Neuralink? The way he says it, AI will eventually take over because it is able to process far more information than we do. We humans have a data flow problem. We are not able to calculate in our minds fast enough to compete with AI. Or our scientists will say we're not smart enough. So his suggestion is that we as a human race have only two options. One, we're destroyed pretty much. No matter who pushes the buttons, we are destroyed. And two, by fusing with AI, we are able to acquire the capabilities of AI. That's what Neuralink is. It's the connection, the transmitter-receiver relationship he probably has himself, which I see as the eyes going sideways, the lack of empathy. Everything with him seems not human, his behavior, if you will. But it's very important to understand this Neuralink. Now he's speaking about introducing this upon the world in a few months, as of early September. And he expects billions to do it. Now, do you understand what this means? It means whatever China is doing with the second moon, which is AI, and whatever Elon Musk is talking about with this Neuralink is connected. It is an event that will affect us all. Now, it's important to understand the moon and the sun in our sky is a more advanced version of this moon they are thinking of putting up. A far more ancient, advanced version. Why is it important to realize this? Because if you see this clearly, this world is a simulation. We come in on a bridge which is created by our DNA. Somehow we're able to transfer our consciousness into this reality. And what Mud Flood proves is that it's happened.